Hey guys. Okay. Basically, I'm back here, and yeah, it's been a couple of days, so sorry you haven't seen a lot, but that's because I've been in school. If you guys haven't been in school, then you're lucky, then you don't even know what it is, and you're even more lucky. But anyways, here I obviously have Amazon packages, and that's because I ordered something off Amazon, which I don't usually review Amazon, what the fuck? Like I was saying, I don't usually review Amazon products on here, but these, you know, you already saw from the title and thumbnail, I ordered some new bootleg plushies, which I don't, just like what I said about the Amazon, I don't really review bootleg plushies, but these are different, because obviously, these are of characters that have not been made. There's been a few videos on these, and you know, they've been spreading around the internet and whatever. If you haven't heard of them until now, then, well, you're in for a treat, because you already saw a title and thumbnail. Just wait till you see them in person, and, I already opened this ahead of time just to make sure and see, but, yeah. But we're gonna start off, we're gonna save the package for last. Well, I mean, I guess this is a package, but, you get the point. Anyways, opening the box here, and we get none other than our two things. Yeah, to start off the video, here are our two boys. So, yeah, you're probably questioning, what the hell is this? Well, this company, which it says it right there, VNKVTL, they make bootleg plushies, obviously, like any other company does, on Amazon, but they're actually making, bootlegs of like the actual characters that Funko hasn't made yet. And the thing is that they look really good. Like, they don't look like that. Like, don't even look bad or fake at all. These look like these generally look like something Funko would make. And yeah, like, me and Jane obviously have been like fantasizing over a lot of these, in which another company named X-Smart, they've been popping off recently because of Sly Pie or Pogo or whatever. And they've also been making the Wizards. They're actually making the Wizards, so once those come out, you bet I'm gonna review them, because, you know, it's the Wizards. But as for now, we have, actually 4 plushies to review. The first 2 are going to be of the 2 Phantoms I ordered, which is obviously a Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica. Don't worry about those stickers. I'm pretty sure, like, every, VNKVTL plush has, like, stickers in it, which is a cool detail, but I don't know why Phantom Freddy's is like that. Also, another interesting fact, they don't actually put their full names. Phantom Freddy is just Phantom, and it's labeled Phantom Chica as Shadow Chica. And the thing is, they've actually made a Shadow Chica, like, right here. They made that. So, I don't know why they did that. They could have just put Phantom again, at least it would have made more sense, but, you know, that's just another thing. Also, it's really cool how they come in boxes. Like, not many plush companies do this. Anyways, I've been fantasizing long enough. I'm actually gonna open these, and I'm gonna start off with our first Phantom, which is none other than Freddy. And out of the box, which, I'll just mention real quick, the box it's a very nice box. If it doesn't get crumpled up in Amazon shipping, then, it's a very nice box. Like, you know, it just shows Phantom Freddy. You saw that. And here is the actual plush of Phantom Freddy. I think I got a very goofy mad one. I don't know why mine's eyebrows are like this, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen, like, other Phantom Freddys, and Jaden has this, so, and they didn't have, it didn't look like this, but, like, the face mainly, but, I don't know, maybe I'm just blind, or I just don't look that deep into it, but, yeah, here's the Phantom Freddy plush, which he is, soft, I will say, and, you know, glad. I also like the color that they gave him, because it's, more greenish as he should look, you know, this is, like, his correct color, you know, and obviously it's all printed on and everything. I'm not gonna give bootleg companies slack for printing. Well, I mean, I'm gonna give them slack for printing, because I give every company that uses printing slack, because I generally don't care for the printing. It's whatever, it happens, you know, well, no, it doesn't happen. Basically, any company uses it, so it doesn't necessarily matter. It don't matter if it looks cheap, it improves the detail and makes it look visually better. One complaint that I had before, when this plush got revealed, I had a complaint that the wires were too long, and, yeah, that complaint still stands. Obviously, you can cut these off, or not cut them off, but you can trim them. But the problem is that with this little string material, or I don't even know what it is. Like, kind of, it feels like a shoelace. But the thing is that when you cut these or trim these, they're like at the ends they're kind of fuzzy, so that's kind of their thing. So I don't know if I really want to do that, but then again, I also kind of do, just cause it doesn't look that good. But then again, it also just doesn't look bad. Like if you want my honest, full opinion, straightforward, this is a good plush, honestly. Obviously, there's a few things that I would either change or just improve on, like the wires I said. And maybe if quality control could control these goddamn eyebrows. I don't know, it just looks so goofy to me. I don't know how I didn't notice it, if it even was there from the beginning. One thing you can appreciate though is that the buttons on him are crocheted in, so that's nice. And also the tags, which they have their own tags, which is showing their actual logo, VNKVTL. And a thank you card with all the other plushies they made. And during this time, they made Phantom Chica, Phantom Freddy, and, also another one we'll get into later. But yeah, and also, if you remember the Nightmare bootleg plush you've seen in the Left 4 Dead Nightmare, this is it. This is the same company that made the Nightmare bootleg plush. Which I'm pretty sure I also showed it in my Christmas haul video. Which if you didn't watch that, you can watch it just to check. But yeah, that's the tag and everything. It's actually attached to a string, VNKVTL company and all that. This is generally a good plush, and I would recommend buying it if you're wanting a Phantom Freddy, if you're at least wanting a Phantom plush, if you don't have like Phantom Foxy or be a Balloon Boy, or if you have both, you can get another one to your collection, actually two. Anyways, like you saw and like I mentioned earlier with him being in the box, it came with stickers, and all of it just, like, I actually have these stickers, but they did include one more, obviously, you know what it is, but like, I'll just show you real quick. One is of Nightmare, Chocolate Bonnie, Spring Bonnie, Shadow Chica, Phantom Freddy, and Foxy, System Arrow Bonnie, which is their own pattern, Shamrock Freddy, and Shadow Bonnie. So yeah, those are all the stickers, which I don't need. I don't need these stickers. If I want, I'll probably sell them one day. But then again, that's all up to me, because I don't necessarily know or care. Anyways, on to another one, not wasting any time. Here is Phantom Chica. Yeah, out of the box again, which I'll just show real quick, because it is a nice box, a very nice box, even if it's just kind of the same thing. I don't think I even showed the top of Phantom Freddy's box, but there it is. Just the same thing. Shouldn't really matter. But anyways, here is the plush of Phantom Chica. Honestly, this plush looked better in the pictures. Not saying this plush is bad, because I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely probably going to be my least favorite out of the ones I got. Which I guess I'll mention, I spent $100 on this, and this is where my YouTube ad revenue is going. So please like and subscribe. Do all of that. I need to get paid so you can see these things. So please. I also want the Withered, so also subscribe for that. I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, here's Phantom Chica. One thing that's very distinct about this Phantom Chica is her non-visible green color. Yeah, she's not green. She's instead a poop brown. She looks like she got shit on. But yeah, and I feel like, this just kind of shatters the whole watermelon perspective for her. I mean, technically, she could still be seen as a watermelon if she was green. I mean, technically, Phantom Freddy's the only watermelon of the Phantoms here, because he's the only one that has that sort of texture. Phantom Chica doesn't have it, but otherwise, Phantom Chica here is a good plush. The only other thing, I'd have to say is, one, her feathers, like her feathers on the top. I don't know why that white outline sticks out so much. Like, it's obviously printed on, and majority of this is printed on. And another thing, that her arms, like, they kind of, if you remember when people made customs from scratch, and even when I used to do it, the plushie hands would go all the way up like that. They would just face up. These are kind of how they did it. For some reason, I don't know why. That's when I took it out of the package, but now it's starting to just show less, so I guess it doesn't even matter. I do like how they did the beak, though. It's obviously different, and I think they did a good enough job on it, as well as the crocheted on eyes, which I didn't even mention. Phantom Freddy's crocheted eyes, which I don't think I even needed to, but you know, you get the point. Also, her eyebrows are crocheted in, which, it's at least better than these. I'll just say that. And the tag is pretty much, it's the same thing. It's not, you know, the same VNKVTL logo, with the same plushies we already saw. And her bib is not printed on, it's a separate piece. I will say it does kind of look cheap. I feel like they could have done a little bit better on it, but then again, it's a bootleg company. I will not expect too much. But then again, I will, because people are like, they're making this stuff. So I don't mention, I guess I shouldn't, you know, question my judgment. I don't know. Also, I know I said I wasn't going to show any more of the stickers since they're all the same, which they are, but we did get 3 new ones that weren't in FNAF Freddy's, which is obviously of Chica herself, and 2 others, which I'll just show real quick. I mean, you saw them in the thumbnail, so it doesn't matter. One of Burntrap and one of Glitchtrap, so yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Now on to the last package for our last 2 plushies, so let's get into it. Oh! And here are the last 2, which, I will start out with our good boy Burntrap, which they actually put the name on the box, and it's not like Trap. And out of the package, which once again I'll just show real quick because it's a good package, although this one did receive more damage than the other 2, so that's kind of sad, but oh well, doesn't matter. The main event is the plush itself. Man, I love this. So this is probably going to be like the only other like Burntrap plush that we see made from like a good Funko type material, I would say, because obviously he's not canon, so this plush technically doesn't matter, but I still got him, and I got where my money's worth, because this plush is awesome. Even though all of it is practically printed, besides, you know, some crocheted features, and obviously, you know, other features that aren't technically, you know, all printed, I still love this plush because it just, like, the detail, like, even of itself is very, very good. Like, you know, like I said, it may still, I just dropped him. Even if it's all still just printed, it still doesn't, that doesn't mean it doesn't look good, because this actually does look good, like, especially from the front side. You know, I love how they did his face, and I think they actually pulled off the corpse side of him very well. And it's just the main color. It's exactly how it should be. It looks accurate. And also he has his little strings here or whatever, or his wires. I do feel like they could have at least made the wires brown or black, because technically in game they're actually like that, not like blue-red. But then again, I don't hate it that they did that. You know, it appeals to the plush itself and to the whole brand, I guess. So I can't complain, and I won't. You know, they gave him, you know, almost all the detail that they really could. So there's that whole thing. You know, the plush itself, you know, it's just really good. You know, here's the tag, which is literally the same thing. I'm pretty sure Glitchtrap's gonna be the same, but yeah, I just really like this plush. Probably my second favorite. That might change though, because I'll just have to see Glitchtrap out of the box. But you know, we'll just see. Also, this guy came with no stickers for some reason, and I don't know why. Either that was just something with mine, or they just stopped doing it by the time this got released, which I don't complain. I'm not complaining, because stickers are kind of meh. And now getting onto the final plush, Glitchtrap, which I wouldn't show this shot, but they spelled his name it spells his name Glitchtrap. It's not Glitchtrap, Glitchtrap. There's no CH or anything. That's, I get it's a small box, but still, you were able to fit the full name Burntrap, but not Glitchtrap. Come on. Okay, before I show the plush, obviously I'll show the box art real quick out of the box, because, once again, a nice box, and I do kind of like the blood, but it's also kind of weird just because the background's yellow. I feel like it makes more sense to have a purple aesthetic, but then again, that's just me. Also, I think I'm tripping, because Glitchtrap came with stickers, so why the frick did Burntrap not? That doesn't make sense. What the f— Anyways, those things out of the way, here is Glitchtrap. Yeah, just saying, this is gonna happen to everyone's. The ears are gonna be like this because they're folded from the back and not the front, which I feel like they should be more in the front, because if they're folded back, he's not gonna have the bunny aesthetic as he should. But you know, if you guys would like get this plush, I recommend, you know, just folding it down, hit, you know, the front side of his face. That'll usually work. If it doesn't, then I don't know, do whatever you can. I don't know, because that's usually what happens and works for me. But otherwise, you know, besides that, and his, you know, also with his whiskers are kind of suffered the same fate. But anyways, besides that, this plush is great. Obviously, if you've also kept up with the channel, I got like one of the first bootleg Glitchtrap plushies, which I can just pull up a picture right there if I can find it. If I don't find it, then it's not there. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, like, you know, this is my second bootleg Glitchtrap plush, and I don't know the same company. I don't know the company that made the first one that I got, but but you know, besides that, here is a new one, and this one is much better in the face. Mainly the face. Like, the body, you know, the body's just as good, but mainly the face, because the original one, like, had very flat eyes. These eyes actually stick out, and they don't look stupid. At least not as stupid as, you know, a natural stupid. You know, Glitchtrap looks like this, so you can't really complain. And his, you know, his whiskers are like, at first when looking at it, I thought they were like little wires, but it seems more like sewing string or whatever. I don't know what it is. If anyone does, tell me, because I'm actually kind of curious. But you know, I think they pulled off the snout very well with his plastic nose and everything. They crocheted the teeth in, which look very good, I will say. I do feel like they could have, you know, made it just a little closer together, just to make it seem like he's smiling more. But then again, that's just a nitpick. They didn't have to do that, which, you know, and it doesn't, you know, the plush still looks good. You know, I like the color that they gave his actual eyes. It, you know, it's pretty accurate to how it's actually supposed to look. His eyebrows are very, very crisp. You know, and crocheted on or whatever, embroidered, whatever you want to call it. His ears, besides them being flopped back, they're actually very good and accurate, which they're also kind of crocheted in or embroidered. I don't know, crocheted in, embroidered, same thing, hobbity-dobbity-doo, nobody cares. His bow tie, and okay, I guess I'll just say real quick, one minor nitpick. I don't know what they used for the material for the vest and bow tie, but you can see white outlines, and I don't know, that just looks like, you can see it from afar, and it just kind of looks somewhat cheap. Kind of feel like it could have done something to kind of prevent that little thing from happening, but then again, that's just me. You know, and it's also a minor nitpick since it's not like completely white on one side. You know, there's purple on the back. It's just, I don't know what material they use for the actual vest part, but it still looks good. And they actually did the thing, kind of did the thing that, why can't I think of it? The thing that Pop Goes did, the Funko Pop Goes plush did, where it was like, kind of one piece was like sewed on to the back, and another was like, you know, and then another piece was sewn on to the front side of it, and it was actually, you know, you could actually, you know, flip it up and everything. Hope that makes sense. His buttons are crocheted in. You know, he has a good color. I'm pretty sure almost like the same color as the Spring Bonnie plush, or at least the bootlegs, because the bootleg Spring Bonnie definitely has this color. And you know, all the stars are printed, and they don't look cheap. They look nice. Same goes for the front side. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Okay, if you stand him up like that, he actually looks better. Also, tag is pretty much, it's the same. Wow, look at that color. He looks exactly the same. Anyways, guys, that is it for this review. Very different from what I'm used to posting, but at least you're getting something, you know. I don't want to disappear, like, for a while. Kind of like what I did back in, like, late summer. I don't know when I did it, but I know I did it in the summertime. But yeah, that's, you know, it's all because, you know, I'm still trying to work on Lullaby Conjure Spirits, which I've had, you know, thoughts in the back of my head of how it's going to end and how it's going to begin, because I obviously have to have that planned. I didn't plan it ahead of time because I mean, I planned some things but not all of it. Basically, the whole reason I couldn't really film much of it or any of it at all was because it's hot as hell here in Kansas, and yeah, we have like 10 million fans in the house, so we have to have those on, and I can't really turn them off because it's gonna be hot, and you know, that's gonna be an inconvenience for my family, so I'm just gonna keep them on until this all ends, probably this week though. So, you know, filming will start and progress will be made, But in the meantime, that's why you got these. Also, since I just mentioned the fans, if you hear a fan in the background, then that's why. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. These guys are still available on Amazon. They're like $26 each, which I know is kind of pricey, but then again, I still think it's worth it. If you're wanting to get the 4 I want, it's going to cost you like $107, which I hope you have that money if you're wanting these. But if you're not, you know, I recommend picking a fan favorite like Burntrap or Glitchtrap or any of the others, because there's a lot more that I didn't get. Anyways, that is it for this video. I'll obviously, you know, review more bootlegs once they come out, and once I decide to, if I decide to actually review them, like the Wizards. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I got a lot of stickers. Is this what you're happy? Is this what you're happy with, VNKVTL? Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.